Hello YouTube, the Anime Ref here, and I am back with episode 6 of Headhunted Isekai, Headhunted to Another World. After having a majority of an anime-exclusive story last episode, we can now move on to the next manga-accurate story. Nothing against it, it just threw me for a surprise. Threw me for a loop. It was a surprise. There we go. Was not expecting it, but I'm grateful for it all the same because I still am of the opinion that the early manga of Headhunted is very badly paced. And the manga was already great as it was. It just felt like if this was really this big of an issue, like in universe, that you would have set it up subtly earlier. And that's what the anime is doing. So I'm grateful that they're taking the time to build it up. Okay? It's working. So we're going to go right on in to episode 6, and we'll see how they keep the story moving forward, you know? So, as always, I'll see you in the post-episode discussion, and cat. Okay, post-episode discussion time. Well, we had our first introduction to the Rampage King. Forgot his name. Sometimes he only is relevant at the moment in this one arc. And sometimes it's not important to remember when your nickname is the Rampage King. He definitely demonstrated his ruthlessness. Why'd you have to go and kill a crocodile? Why? It was... Pour one out for our lost crocodile buddy. But, so then Uchimura made a offer for the Rosemarin and to trade, and then something happened, and it caused stuff to go downhill, and to be a waste of money, and it became a whole mess that we're going to deal with next episode. But I do like that part of the episode is dedicated to the fallout of an unexpected outcome. It was bound to happen eventually. You know what I mean? That it would be something outside of his control that would cause one of his plans to backfire. It was only a matter of time. Even reading the manga, I knew that was going to happen eventually. So, the way he was visualizing the fallout was so sad. It's trauma from a past life when all his previous bosses could think of him as is the lowest man on the totem pole who has to take the blame, so we don't have to take any blame, and you get fired, even though it wasn't your fault. I looked at that and I go, that is terrifying that is a mode people today exist by. That is a mindset of people today, and that is scary. That is incredibly scary. So that's why I personally would never want an office job. Just because I would want to, you know, have peace of mind. In any case, he realized by talking to his close colleagues that the Demon Overlord and the Demon Army are not like his previous world. We once again got another episode of the Demon Overlord being an absolute Chad. Awesome guy. Not jumping the gun to fire him. He's an all-around great guy. And his colleagues don't see it as a problem because they know he will find a solution out of this problem, like he always does. And that was so great. Not much else in this episode other than the proper introduction of Butagalion, the merchant who was teased last episode. So I can understand now why we did a completely new thing last episode. It was to set him up as a swindling merchant who makes a deal and then causes it to be undone and cause trouble, chaos. It's been set up so well that I recognized it like, oh, we're getting a setup for a guy who will be introduced next time, which was now. So that's perfect, makes perfect sense. And we'll see how the anime plays out going forward. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like to hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.